This video will compare two of the rarest 1970 Sport Furies, the S23 and the GT. You know, if I won Lotto today, I would be proud to have both of these cars sitting inside my garage. But head to head, there's only one winner. So let's go check them out. Let's start with their exteriors. Both cars had the same reflective strobe stripes starting at the front of the fender, wrapping around the trunk and back around the other side to the front. They both have their S23 and GT badging in the front of the fenders and on the trunk under the Sport Fury emblem. Both cars had the same twin bulge sport hood with the same tape treatment, which could be ordered tape delete. Both Sport Furies came standard with the road wheels, but now for the exterior differences between the two, the S23 came standard with G78 15-inch tires, and optional sizes included H78 and H70 15s. The GT came standard with the bigger H70 15-inch tire. The GT also came standard with the chrome exhaust tips, while the S23 didn't offer them even as an option. So because of the exhaust tips and the standard larger size tires in the exterior category, the GT gets the win over the S23. Let's check out the interiors. For both of these cars, they were the same as any other Sport Fury. There was no S23 or GT emblems, which I think is a shame. Both came standard with bench seats and the 3-spoke steering wheel with the partial horn ring. Both cars offered the same interior options like the bucket seats, console, chrome interior, or the wood grain or rim below steering wheels. So as far as the interiors go, it is a draw between the two cars. Moving on to the brakes. The S23 came standard with regular drums, but the power drums or disc brakes were optional. The GT came standard with the power drums, and the disc brakes were also optional. Because the S23 can be driven off the lot with standard drum brakes, the GT gets the slight nod in the brakes category. Next is the suspension. The S23 came standard with the standard torsion bar leaf spring suspension, but the heavy-duty suspension was available for a few extra bucks. The GT only came with the heavy-duty suspension, which gives it the slight edge in the suspension category. Now on to the heart and soul of the cars. The S23 came standard with the 318 two-barrel engine. Two other engines were optional, the 383 two-barrel and the 383 four-barrel, which was rated at 330 horsepower and 425 foot-pounds of torque. The GT wasn't available with the 383 or a 318. The 440 came standard, which was rated at 350 horsepower and 480 foot-pounds of torque. And if that wasn't enough, the 446 barrel was available as an option, which had 390 horsepower, which is 60 more horsepower and 65 more foot-pounds of torque over the top S23 engine option, which gives the GT the win for the power plant category and overall winner between the two Sport Furies. And speaking of 6-barrel engines, I have a ton of articles about the iconic engine in my website. Just type ultimatemusclecar.com into your browser address bar or click the link below. I'll see you in the next video.